Who will be the 49ers comeback player? So to me, when we're talking in most improved, we're talking guys like Ross Dwelly, Dre Greenlaw, guys who are going from either backup or role player to star, something like that, taking a big
Well,
leap.
if I were to
Comeback
give
player
you
is a guy who's been good, maybe
right.
fallen off, coming back. So I would say Eric Armstead would be a candidate. Mike McGlinchey would be a candidate.
Yeah.
Yes. Jimmy Garoppolo would be a candidate.
Garoppolo would be a candidate.
Yeah.
But the guy I'm going to go with, and I kind of went more the way that the NFL goes with this route, because I like the way you're thinking about it. I think we're going to take two different angles, but I'm excited because I went with Deebo. If we're talking about guys coming back from injury this year, I think Nick Bosa is the player people think of immediately, right? But when I think of Deebo and the role he's going to have in this offense, I mean, there were only 4 games last season, I was looking this up, where it was Deebo, Aiyuk, and Kittle on the field at the same time. It's weeks like 4 through 7. So when Deebo's going to be on the field with those two guys, if they're all on the field together, it's just going to make so many more matchup problems for this offense, and specifically for Deebo, because Aiyuk is going to be able to dominate down the field outside the numbers. Kittle's going to be doing his thing, of course, but now that they're creating all that pressure towards those guys, and the defense has to consider those guys so much, I think it'll create defensive matchup problems for Deebo, to where their third best defender will be on him, or a defender they don't want will be on him. And I think with all the movement that Kyle Shanahan does, and with how he loves to deploy Deebo, man, I just get really excited about his role in this offense, especially with the Trey offense. I know people have talked about how much he succeeds with Jimmy, but I think because of all the opportunity that's going to be created for those other guys, I think Deebo is going to be a really big beneficiary of all that opportunity. And specifically, even last year, we talked about this on my stream a few weeks ago. There are all kinds of guys who had targets who aren't even on this team this year. Jordan Reed is an example. Jeff Wilson won't be available at the beginning of the year. Jerick McKinnon won't be available isn't on the team anymore. So the 49ers are going to have to find some way to get those targets to some of their players. So I think Deebo and Aiyuk are the prime candidates for those positions.
Good case. I admire your confidence in Deebo Samuel's durability. I'm not there yet. I'm not going to pick any player who has had injury issues. So
Bosa, and that's kind of where I was trying to go with this.
I respect it. I'm not saying I'm right and you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm being conservative here. I'm just making a line.
I think if you're going about the award the way you're going about it, I'll be really interested to hear who you're going to say. But I think if we're considering the injury guys, I think Deebo's probably the best candidate of all the injury guys to have that comeback player of the year type of thing.